into New Orleans, there was only one levee that gave way that flooded that whole city. Only one. And they have hundreds of them around there. So we have hundreds of protection, let's say, around us. And if one of our levees give way, what will happen to our city? What will happen to us? What will happen to the innermost parts of us? And the Katrinas and situations that we are facing. I believe some of our levees are given away. I believe some of our situations are given away, and we are in great torment right now. Many are in great torment because of the demons and what they're doing. And they don't even realize when they meet Jesus, don't even recognize that this is their only hope, this is the only way out, and the powers that He has. But He has given the powers to the people too. See, there's powers inside of you. When He left the one great commissions, He said that you would be able to see, from my believers, you will be able to see them cast out demons. You would be able to see them get rid of these torments that people are going through and situations that they're going through. Well, I want you to ponder today, or you know now, if you're going through torments, if you're going through confusion, you're going through chaos, you're going through destruction, or you're constantly thinking about these things, let me tell you where it's coming from. It's the same scenario that this man here was going through. And it will confuse you into the state that even when you met Jesus face to face, you would even ask Him, are you going to torment me more? That's how far it can take you, and how far the enemy wants to drive you. And as I listen to believers today, and there's many that believe and say they believe, etc. I don't want to get into that discussion too much. We're right down there in Pineville, Kentucky, but they are in much torment. They're in many problems and many situations, and I believe it's here too. I believe it's all across this country that the enemy is bringing forth so many problems, so many people sitting in churches today with torment. That the enemy is constantly, it won't shut up. That demon will not shut up, and will keep talking, and will keep bringing, wake you up in the middle of the night, will cause problems and chaos. And where is he going to drive you to? To the same place that this man went to. Torment. When God promised, Jesus promised, I bring you life, and I bring you more abundantly. Today you can meet Him face to face. Whether you do it this morning, or whether you're going to have to ponder about it today, you're going to be able to meet Him face to face sometime today. And it's going to be your choice to be truthful to yourself and say, I'm in torment. That these demons are just killing me, and these thoughts and these situations, He has broken through. There's a levee broken in amongst my armor, and it's flooding me, and it's destroying me, and it's causing damage, billions and billions of dollars of damage and destruction upon me and upon me. And it's causing me to get into a state of destruction. But there's only one helper. And He came to help him. He's tonight and this morning He's coming to help you. He's coming to help you that you don't have to be in that state. See, we can control our thoughts whether we believe it or not. Many people want to say, no, I can't help it. It's just a bad habit or whatever. But when Jesus spoke life to take no thought, that spoke life that says we don't have to. We don't have to take thought of things. We don't have to allow the enemy to break that armor. When He said resist the devil and he'll flee, there's many right now that feel that they don't even have the power to resist him. Or there's many right now that's got into a confused state that they don't even realize that they're listening to him. And I think this guy was in that state where he would have recognized the Son of God when He walked up upon him. He would have fell and just ran and jumped for glory, saying, I'm going to be fixed now. I know there ain't no doubt beyond the shadow of a doubt that this man can fix me. This man can deliver me from all of it. He can take it all away. How are you doing with your torment? Are you in much troubles? Because people today just don't have heart. They don't. People today don't have no excitement. They don't have nothing. It's exciting about serving the Lord. And that's why people, as we've said so many times, really don't have no get up and go to want to come in to be a part of believing and be a part of it. Because, Lord, if it's all going to be torment, why do I want it? Why do I want to be a part of that? Well, I could just at least get rid of my torments for a while, drink me a few beers. I can get me a few beers and I can get rid of my problem for a little while and have a tear of my beer and get rid of it. It's an old song that somebody said that they used to sing and things that they used to sing. Or I can take my drugs. I can escape for a little while. I can escape from all these thoughts and all these problems for a few days, for a few situations. Or I can come to church and continually be in torment. Which one would I want? We don't recognize. That's what we said. We don't realize, and what the Lord has been trying to tell us for over a month. You do not realize the ability you have inside of you. You do not recognize, and you are not confident of that ability. You are not confident that you can tell the enemy what to do. You are not confident that you can tell a demon to go stand in that corner and don't you leave till I tell you to leave. Don't you go nowhere. Because that's what Jesus told them. Because that's really what was speaking out, was those demons were speaking out saying, have you come now to torment us? Have you come now to cast us in hell forever? Have you come now to get rid of us and get rid of us forever? Because we'll have to listen to you because you are the Son of God. We'll have to do whatever you say because you're the man and we're going to have to do it. You are in control. But that power is in you. When are we going to recognize it? That we are in control of those thoughts and situations because of the power that Jesus has given us. Because of what He's given us. What He's paid for and what He's done for us. We have that ability in us that we do not have to sit in torment. And it won't surprise me if there are not many in this place this week that sit in torment that's in this place right now. It will not surprise me one bit. That if they're at work or during the day, sometime during your life this week, you've sat back and just thought about the bad things and the bad situations and been tormented by these thoughts and these things that the demons just keep building up, telling you, and adding to the lie and adding to the lie and adding to the lie. Oh, I hear it from many people. I do. I hear it from many, and I just try my best to just say, listen to what you're listening to. Please, that is not God. You know that's not God. Please understand you got the ability inside of you, and you need to get a hold of this, and you need to let God help you. Because if we don't figure it out, people, I'm telling you, this world is headed into that because people today are so convinced of everything being right, homosexuality. Everything's right. God's grace will cover all this. Its mercy will cover all this. It'll be all right. We can get by with this and be a bishop. We can get by with this and do whatever. And God's mercy will cover it. Yeah, mercy will cover it right now. But it won't at judgment. It won't cover it at judgment. It ain't going to cover it. And that's what people need to find out. But there's people in torment. And I believe there's people in torment here today that's the enemy is destroying and bringing into a place of captivity. And our rescues him. Our rescues him. Where are you at today is what we like to ask you. Where are you at with these situations? But where is He going to take you to? He's going to try to take you to a worse place and a worse situation. Go with me now to Matthew 23, verse 33 through 35. Torment. There's torment. It's running rapid. There's torment everywhere. People are just in such agonies and such pains and such situations and such problems. They're just tormenting in everything that they do. Matthew 23, verse 33, the Word says, Ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell? Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them ye shall kill and crucify, and some of them ye shall scourge with the synagogues and persecute them from city to city, that upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, from the blood of righteousness of Abel to the blood of Zechariah's son and Barashia, whom ye slew between the temple and the altar. And you got to understand that people today are in this same situation that Jesus was talking about. Generations of problems, generations of being confused by the enemy. And here He is speaking. These are His words speaking to people. But He said clearly, the answer was, I've sent people to you. I've sent prophets. I've sent people to help you. I've sent people to bring forth to you. But you refuse to